Use Jerome Atriox.
Yeah, they only get it once per series, and it is a best of 3 to start with.
Yeah, so we're going to see 2 Jeromes. We won't be able to see a Jerome at all in this series next. Hopefully the players have read the rules and do understand them, but we'll remind them next game if they do pick a repeat leader.
Alright, where are you starting?
So we're about to get started after my delay. So I'm starting with the blue team over here with Udpu. Udpu's cutter. Yeah, the standard cutter play, opening marine, double supply pad, and stay classy, opening supply generator. Going to be able to get that Jerome out pretty early with that generator second. And he's going straight for the power instead of the cutter player in front of their base as well. If you want to take over with red.
Both red team went generator first. The supply. It didn't. They're yellow, which is, let me get my colors right. All right, Hippie is going off to the power off to the left hand side of their team. Right now he's definitely going to get that uncontested. Blue team's not even anywhere near it, so he'll have that power. Doesn't look so far like anybody's going for mini steals. Yellow just took his mini.
I think both teams are just going to stick to what they know. I don't think we'll see any mini steals, especially if they want to get the leader out early. And you don't really see mini steals from UNSC anyway, and their building killers are terrible compared to the Banish. Interesting over on Hippie's side, we're actually seeing an armory 4th, so he's going to try and get that Jerome leader out as soon as possible. And he did manage to pick up most of the power on this left side of the map as well.
Mini base complete.
Yeah, he already has pretty much the eco to build it right now. Looks, yep, he just queued it up. So a minute 30, he has Jerome building, but that means it's going to delay his 5th pad. And he also has a mini off to the right-hand side that he can't use either. He can't even build on it yet.
War Council constructed.
Yeah,
but it looks like we're getting a node taken off from the blue team.
And there's the early expo from Ironic as well with Atriox, and his chosen is also 39 seconds out, so we're going to see Jerome and Atriox here, and probably with a triple jump pad root spam.
Supply pad constructed.
And at the moment...
Yeah, that was probably the idea, is getting that Jerome out early to protect that expo.
At the moment, Udpu has gone double generator, so he hasn't... And a supply pad on the back mini as well, so he's not actually going to be building snipers. He hasn't upgraded his power extractor either. He's upgraded both supply pads, so it just looks like he's going for a huge marine spam.
Yeah, that expo is already built, and it's already queued up 2 raid camps, so without any production buildings, I don't know how he's going to be able to counter this.
Yeah, not with Marines. He's going to find really tough dealing with a Chosen, a Jerome, and all these jump out brutes that are coming out. Doing a good job at taking the nodes though. He's about to pick up the 3rd node for his team.
Marines reporting.
Yeah, pretty good on the nodes. It's 3 to. Looks like it's got to be 3 to 1. They already have their 3rd, and they're still capping it. The red team's still capping their 1st.
Yeah, Hippie's actually got his Mantis upgrade now for Jerome, and he's swapping into a barracks as well. Small engagement going down, but Blue's Marines do run away from Yellow's Jerome there.
Supply pad constructed.
Our base is under attack.
So red team actually has a scout on Udpu's base, his main base, and they see there's no production on it. They're gonna walk over and see this mini too.
Let's get big engagement going down here. Blue Jerome's pushing up to Yellow Jerome. Mantis goes down, but misses the units. I actually favoured red team in that engagement, but they've chosen to run away. They did have both their leaders there. Yeah, Udpu has picked up grenades
they just got a
well.
full-on scout of everything Blue has, and they know that they're in a prime position with that expo up early. They're just going to wait to get a few more units. It looks like they're going to try to push here soon.
Our base is under attack.
Mine's going down.
Yeah, bit of a waste of mines there. No stuns to follow up. Just kind of dropped willy-nilly in the middle of nowhere. And most of the units do pick those mines off. Blue team are now going to make a push on this expo.
That's all Udpu's doing right now. It's just spamming Marines. That's all he's building.
He picked up grenades as well, so the grenades are going to come in helpful for him. Sui's coming out from red though, and the jump out brutes jump over. Going to get some good stuns on this army. And the mine's going down as well, but mine's from yellow. Great suicide connections from red there. Wipes out all of those marines. That blue's going to be in a lot of trouble right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Dark blue just lost everything. It's just it's a 2v1 scenario right now.
And that Jerome's in the mix as well. He's got to fight a Jerome and an Atriox here. Those shots are going to be slowing down the Mantis. Mantis drop goes in as well on top with the stuns. That's a dead Jerome for blue team there. That was an awful engagement for blue. And the Sui is just absolutely shredding every unit that blue has. That blue did go for an expo though. It has been built, but that barracks is on its way up.
Yeah, I'll note as well that Udpu is upgrading his main base. He's the only one going for Tech 2, and it's finished now, so... He's probably not going to keep this expo alive, but he's going to be the only one at tier 2 units. I think it might be a little too late.
Leader point earned. Our allies are in trouble.
So many snipers up on this ridge. Classy doing a great job, and then there's the brutes jumping on there, making the snipers have to run back and away. Looks like a wasted ODST drop. Didn't do much right there.
And that's going to be a dead base for blue team. No turrets on Stay Class's base either, and he's upgrading to Tech 2 right now. Is Jerome back out? He does have Jerome back out in the garrison.
Yeah, he has Jerome in the garrison, yeah.
We have snipers, but the mines go down on the garrison. Right in front of the marines, and all those marines die again to the mines. Stay Classy just wasn't watching there. Mines go down again. Plasma kills Jerome for the second time. This looks like it's going to be game over. Ironic's just continuously pumping jump at brutes, and there's nothing to defend this base. First turret coming up now. Udpu is in tech, but it looks like he's going into a double Hornet spam by the looks of things.
Yeah, that'd be great right now if he had a few of them, but even still, there's enough Marines there in the Jerome leader that would be able to easily deal with the Hornets.
I'm under attack. We're under attack from ground troops.
Yeah, not much they can do here. This one's pretty much a wrap now. Mastodon's coming in to put some of that infantry into those Mastodons. He's already got snipers in that one. Just went and killed anything that Goldberg had.
Our allies are in trouble.
Udpu's double pumping Hornets, but it's too late. And he's going air level 1 without... He should be just double pumping at this point.
Yeah, he only has 19 population, but the game's pretty much over. Looks like Stay Class has been wiped out. Gonna try and pick up another base on the left though, but red team's way too far ahead right now, getting Tech 2 themselves as well. Udpu about to get 3 anti-infantry turrets on his base here, but red team have scouted Stay Class's expo, or base, main base now. Decides to cancel that and swap to the other one, and yellow takes the base right in front of his main as well. There's nowhere to hide on this map. He's not going to be able to get a base with this many of red team units on the map.
Definitely not.
Leader point earned.
Just in case there's a couple of foundries going down for the red team. Build some Reavers for those Hornets.
Scorch rounds researched.
Take them down.
Yeah, 32 population right now. Classy only has 6. I think it's a Marine and a Sniper. Oh, 3. It's 1 Sniper in the back. He doesn't have enough money to rebuild this Expo. He has no more units, so he'll be eliminated right here. Down to just Udpu. Udpu is attacking the Expo of Ironic here, but he only has like 6 Hornets, I think. Bulwark went down for defense, and there's also to heal the base, and then there's a Reaver. Easily can clean up those Hornets with a couple of those. Shield going off in the back. It looks like probably will make it up at this point. And then right now it looks like red team's converging on blue team's last base.
Yeah, you just finish this game out. I'm just getting players ready to.
Oh, you're good. Do what you got to do.
Can...
Pretty much at this point. Everything. The Hornets are coming back to defend. There's just simply not enough here. A lot of 4 turrets on the base though, doing a lot to those brutes, but it just smokes the turrets, making it so they can't even attack. 3 of the 4 turrets can't attack right now. Overall, solid game plan from the red team. Had enough defense to get that Expo up, and then just steamrolled from there.
Yeah, so it looks like there's not going to be a second stream because Pieman didn't show up, even though he's saying he would.
Rip. Yeah, just looking at the eco, total domination from the red team. Outpoo actually had the most supply and power generator, but that's because he quick teched. Didn't really get him into anything in the beginning.
Started.
Want me to message them to just let them know that no repeats at all?
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna do it on my phone. It'll be quicker.
Alright, I've messaged Ironic that so you can pass it on to Hippie, so just need to get in touch with Udpoo. Second map's going to be Bedrock. So Red Team pretty much won that fairly easily with Trox Jerome, but they cannot use Trox Jerome again this game. Same on the other side, they cannot, Blue Team cannot use Cutter or Jerome.
I was actually typing the message back to Ironic first, so let me go find Outpoo. Alright, I just sent it to Outpoo. Apparently there's no game sound. Is that what I heard?
No game sound?
I read that, but I don't know if that's...
Alright, let me fix that first.
Alright, looks like we're getting the game going. Alright, so we have Atriox Anders against Anders Cutter. So these are both allowed. Udpu and Classy use Jerome and Cutter, and then Ironic and Hippie use Jerome and Atriox, so... Interesting.
Alright, game sound should be fixed. For some reason I had to mute it and then unmute it, and now the bar seems to be working.
Nice.
Alright, here we go into game 2, so I can start casting when my delay's over. Okay, so Ironic Anders in the red, opening Marine, double supply pad. Over to Cutter on the yellow side, opening exactly the same actually. I really like Cutter and Anders. It looks like they're both going to go heavy infantry spam at the start. Possibly one leader, I'm not sure if they'll go a double leader against Trucks and Anders as well. I'd like to see more snipers from blue team this time. I don't think Udpu made the right move just going full Marines, and there really wasn't any splits for him last game. Most of his Marines literally got wiped by 2 suicides.
Yeah, on the blue side, both of them actually went Harvester Generator second, which isn't something you commonly see that often. Both of them, because of that, neither of them are able to upgrade their gen, and not even close. Actually, it looks like Udpu upgraded his gen, but didn't upgrade his first Harvester, so...
Mini base complete.
See how that plays out long game.
Then red team, they're behind on their generator upgrades as well. Udpu actually went Generator 3rd and 4th here. With a supply pad 5th. Picked up no minis yet, so he has no blue right now. And like you said, he didn't upgrade any Harvesters, so he's upgraded both generators. Just no Harvesters right now.
Yeah, usually if you're going to go Harvester first, that would help you maybe grab some minis or something, but he used that extra supply to get Generator 4th.
He seems to be going
so right now
very
he's kind of really hurting
power-centric right now. He might be going for a quick tech here. He has picked up 1 mini. He's picking up most of the power in the center of the map, and he does have 2 upgraded gens. But I don't know what he's going to quick tech into. Probably Rangers.
Armory
To
constructed.
deal with the infantry ball from red team.
Leader
yeah,
point
must be.
earned.
Like you mentioned, both of the red team are UNSC factions, so their building pillars aren't quite as strong as Banished. So maybe they're expecting maybe a little bit less of pressure in this game. Because I mean, he's really not that far from. They by the way, red team just scouted that expo or that main base, so they know Udpu is going full eco on his main, and he actually is already about to tech at 230, basically 240.
Yeah, that's a pretty quick tech from Atriox as well. It's just what he does with it. But at the moment, red team are only just gathering their forces on their side of the map, taking their first node. So taking into Rangers is probably going to be really good to deal with that infantry ball, because red looks like they are going heavy with the armors as well. And Ironic does steal the mini base right next to Udpu's base as well, because he didn't have enough blue to pick that up with upgrading none of his supply pads. Now finally upgrading his first supply pad, and a raid camp's coming down on that mini as well.
Raid camp constructed.
I'm watching to see what Ironic chooses to put on this mini here.
Citadel upgrade complete.
There we go, red team are pushing down the middle. They've got a nice mix of Marine, snipers and flamers, with a Jerome as well. Sorry, my bad, that one is Douglas.
Anyone got eyes on that sniper?
So Udpu is going into Rangers. He already has 1 raid camp on a mini up in front of his base. He's building an expo too. He went quick expo. Relatively quick. I wouldn't say quick expo, but he's going to be the first one on the map to have an expo. And he is Atriox, so that does make sense. Right now he's double pumping Rangers with all that extra power he had. They do have 1 node to help themselves out as well.
He's going to be in a lot of trouble if red team scout that. They've got a lot of units standing by, and looks like they were about to push up to his main
it's
right
right
now.
next door.
Rangers active in the Harvester constructed.
How many Rangers does he have so far? I see 1, 2, 3.
Our base is under
Just
attack.
3 Rangers. Those will easily be picked off by some snipers.
Yeah, yellow has
see
3 snipers
snipers
already, so sitting behind those Marines. and Flamers.
And that's where he's pumping the Rangers too. That was his first raid camp, so Udpu's gonna lose that. He does sack it to save a little bit of supply, which is
Despite
good.
getting into tech a lot faster than everybody, he's still only sitting at 17 population. He's starting to build a turret on his main, no shield, even though red team are about to push straight up to the main here. That Expo has been scouted as well.
Base is under attack.
Looks like red team are just going to ignore the Expo, keep one Flamer there and push straight up to the main here. Probably the right choice from them.
Good idea there.
Yeah, there's only one raid camp.
One turret down, anti-infantry. He's got another turret building, and it looks like 4 Rangers are there. His teammates actually here with 4 snipers too, so they might actually win this.
They need to pick off red snipers though. Oh, great slam by Douglas there. Hits all 4 of those Rangers. Our defense goes down over the snipers as well.
The snipers are going to end up trying to kill those things.
Douglas' shield's off. Douglas is going to die here. Red team loses their Douglas,
sure.
but yellow snipers are pushing in on blue now. Great ODST drop, catches blue's full army there. Satchel rounds going down as well. Stay Classy did manage to micro the snipers to the back, so he didn't lose them, but he's going to lose his leader now as well.
Our Spartan is at low health.
Oh, he just escapes with the smallest bit of health, and a bulwark goes down on the Rangers, the turret, and the raid camp. So blue are actually going to be able to hold this off, and they're in an even worse position now because they ignored the Expo. They just ran past the Expo and they didn't do any damage to this main.
Complete.
At the moment,
Yeah,
he's
bumping Rangers from there too, so there's a little bit of defense on that Expo too. Even if it's a unit or two, it will scare off the red team's army until they kill that.
Yeah, red team
which looks
are
like
about
what they're
to
going to do. The yellow team has to get the snipers.
Yeah, Stay Classy just needs to put these snipers on the
Command
ledge.
center upgrade complete.
Looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to have 5 of them up there as well.
Marines are ready to go.
This Expo is getting upgraded, so if you can get a shield on that and defend it, blue team going to be looking really good. Red picks up his Expo as well and gets into tech. He's going double garage on the red base. Yeah, it looks like Hippie in the yellow picks up his base as well. And he's staying infantry ball. He has an air pad coming up for Nightingales and still got his barracks up also.
So Udpu's Expo actually is going to have a shield gen on it because they just walked away. This is 25 seconds out from shield gen, nothing there. So that Expo will live. Doesn't really matter. It looks like red team, both of them have grabbed their Expos, or they're building right now.
Blue team looks quite scared right now. They're sitting back a lot. Like, look at Stay Class's army. They're just running along the back line here. Not really pushing out, but if they did push out, they could easily, with the counter units they've got, take back these nodes and probably push one of the Expos. And now yellow's going to be making a move down the right side to Stay Class's base. That is a lot of snipers though. Stay Classy is going to be the last one into tech here, 10 seconds behind the rest of the players.
So many snipers.
Yeah, those snipers are going to pick off that full red army.
Command center upgrade.
Yeah, but the yellow army snipers are right there as well, coming up, and they have the high ground vision.
Yeah, blue needs to get his snipers beyond the Marines so the Marines can soak up the damage, and then he needs to try and focus yellow snipers. But it's really hard to pick off snipers in a bundle like that.
Turret constructed.
Not only that, that mini had a gen on it. So that was the second gen for Classy. He's working on one gen.
He had a gen on the forward mini.
Yeah, added a mini off to the right hand side. I just saw that.
Leader power ready.
Leader point earned.
Looks like they're just both groups right now are just rallying their armies together. No action happening. They are taking that mini off to the right hand side of his base.
Yeah, Udpu was starting to take the nodes, but it looks like he's being stopped now. And Ironic isn't going into Warhogs, he's going into Kodiaks, and he does have the Sentinel Beacon leader power as well. They're going to start sieging Udpu's base over here on the left.
Yeah, and there's really nothing they can do about that.
There's a couple of shrouds. They should be able to block a few Kodiaks, but not too many. They'll get overwhelmed pretty quickly with this. They actually block sniper shots as well, so with sniper shots coming in and the Kodiaks, they'll block a couple, but not loads.
Yeah. Only two shrouds right now, which I mean that's good. That's good, but even a couple shots of those Kodiaks.
ODSTs with the archer
Oh.
missiles. Oh my god. Bulwark just too late there. He's going to heal up some of the units, but most of those rangers are red bar. And now yellow's coming in with the snipers. Dying Breath goes down on blue. Nightingale smoke as well to stop those units shooting. Blue team aren't moving out of the Nightingale smoke, so their units aren't actually shooting right now. They're just stood there. Stupid rangers. Just sat there taking shots. Like stay
Shots really
picking
do
up
are
his
putting in
expert
work,
now
taking
as well.
shots.
Our base is under attack.
Probably why Ironic decided to jack one. He realised how many shots they were actually
Firebase
blocking.
constructed.
Blue just
Yeah, it looks
don't
like the
seem to
shield is
be-
actually off on that expo there too.
Blue don't
the
seem to
shield is
be
off
building
from
a
this
lot of
Kodiak
units
shot.
right now. They're both sitting at roughly 40 pop. Yeah, and like you said, the shield's off and yellow is just going to give vision for those Kodiaks on the ledge.
I'm getting hit by sniper fire.
The shroud that they
Our
stole
base
is
is
now
under
taking the
attack.
shots from the snipers of blue team.
Supply pad constructed.
Udpu needs to pick up the mini behind his base just to help his eco a bit more and probably retake
Barracks
yellow's minis next to their mains as well. It looks like they're both just going to be dancing around here. Not sure what blue
Our
team's
allies are
doing.
in
They seem to be
trouble.
taking unwanted shots. They'd probably be better under the shield, but they need to push.
ready.
They can't just let this base get sieged. There's way too many Kodiaks coming up right now.
Yeah, red team is perfectly fine just sitting here, just letting the Kodiaks do all the work. Blue team's got to be the one to make the move.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to decide to
It looks like
ignore
their
that
move
base.
is going to go across the map.
They do have a lot of base damage though, that's the problem here. They've got a lot of counter units for infantry, nothing to really deal with Kodiaks or base damage. 6 Hornets do fly into the mix as well. And Udpu's base is down to half health.
Our base is under attack. Do you have infantry targets for us?
Yeah, that expo actually does go down to just the Kodiak
Just
shots.
the Kodiaks.
Yeah, you got that Sentinel network here going down it, pushing blue back. Blue has nowhere to go. They can't push forward. They have no expo to run back to. This expo from here of Classy is not upgraded. No turrets, nothing
Leader
for
power
defense.
ready.
It looks like they're about to get steamrolled by this red. Just look at the mini map. Look at all the red across everywhere on the map. Like, it all. Take a look at the middle. Look at all those.
All those
Kodiaks.
Kodiaks, oh my god. He's gone
1,
pure
2, 3, 4,
Kodiaks.
5,
What's his-
6,
he has
7, 8, 9, 10.
He has almost
10
90
Kodiaks.
pop of Kodiaks.
Oh my god. And
All
he's
send him
actually
down
putting
as well.
flamers. He's got flamers in his army too. It looks like he's got to put them on hold command.
Yeah, he
and
has
try to take out
dispersion
some
nozzles
minis.
as well. And there goes Blue's other expo. Stay Classy loses his expo as well. So these
Wow.
Kodiaks with this infantry ball are just going to continuously keep moving up the map.
Infantry level 1 researched. Turret constructed.
Liam, did you get a guest message?
Not so far now.
There's a new team that won in.
New team. Why? Someone dropped out.
I know. I think so. There's been a couple forfeits from what I've been reading. Probably see it on Discord. There's a lot of Hornets here though.
Yeah, these
There's
Hornets
a
just
amount of
come
Hornets.
out on
Looks like they're gonna
nowhere.
take out these Kodiaks. There's really nothing here to defend the Kodiaks. Oh wait, never mind.
Oh,
Here
there
comes the
Marines.
yellow army.
That's going to be combat tech as
They just
well.
overlapped. Yep.
Yeah, a lot of those Hornets are dying. The Rangers
Farther
aren't there
they
to
ran,
back
the
him
closer
up.
they got the yellow.
Loses his leader as well.
Ready to fight.
And he's trying to fight combat tech Marines with Hornets here. It doesn't look like it's going down too well for him. Yellow picks up a fair base.
And
as
all
well
the
on
while,
Blue's
these
side.
Kodiaks are just about to get set up right onto Classy's main from the side. And there's nothing they can do about it. This Kodiaks are just
He still has a lot of
ran
numbers
right
as well.
I'm coming
Hey,
out.
Douglas is just sat at the base giving vision. And there goes a close air support from Yellow Team on this base as well. That's it, these Kodiaks are just going to siege the hell out of this base. Look how many he has.
Yeah, it's This game right here. They have nothing to be able to defend.
Blue
It's not
dash.
just been close air support.
And the wombo combo
Oh,
again,
yeah.
ODST drop, and the carpet bomb goes down on all the rangers, coming in through the choke
Our
point.
base is under attack.
Blue swapping to Banshees as well, but
Nightingale taking
Stay
fire.
Class's base is half stripped.
Yeah, and down goes the big.
Down goes the base.
Blue is rallying
Every
back
game.
to his main. Who is? There's nothing really they can do here. Sentinel Network way too late. Sentinel Network's actually going to take down some of these Kodiaks, though. Guess they're walking by. They're walking with some of the Sentinels, so they're actually going to lose a lot of them. And Banshees are terrible, so... Does anybody know if Udpu's been playing much lately? I don't think he has.
No, I checked him out. He played 2 customs against the AI in December, and that was about it.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, Banshees used to be pretty good. That's a long time ago. Big eradication, though. Yellow just chooses to sit there and take it, because at this point it doesn't really matter.
Right, by the looks of things, no one else has played their games. Solid F Baby and 2-0 Reagan.
Well, since it's not double elimination, this tournament shouldn't take too long. It's not group play, double elimination, all that stuff. Gilbert says in the chat, turns out Andrew is completely washed. Never playing with him again.
Classic Gilbert.
I mean, he was basically, to that point, he was using strategies that are more tuned to earlier on seasons. With the quick tech going Banshees, things like that. He did know that Rangers are pretty strong, though. He used those, but way too late. He needed to play a little bit more of a Tech 1 game.
Alright, if you want to get Hooks and Cars in here, and Spartan Seb and LGX Predator.
I can do that. Yeah, definitely an interesting combo. For both teams, really.
Yeah, I know Pavian's really good in 1s on Bedrock. Not too sure about 2s, but probably going to see the chopper opener from Lethal. So what you do with Pavian is you slap down double harvester like he has done, open chopper, ban it out, build like another chopper and another chopper after that as well. So you open triple supply in the end, and then go double gen. Over on Yellow's side, we've got a Gen Fest build, and looks like
Chopper hungry for blood.
didn't build anything as his starting unit. Oh, he built 1 grunt. The grunt's already out. Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, so he has 4 grunts.
Yeah.
Augmented harvester upgrade.
Red went, just like you said, it looks like, I'm pretty sure that's Pav, right? Let me get Dakota's right. Yeah, that's Lethal and he's Pav. He does go Harvester, so far as his opener. Nothing on the 3rd pad yet.
Yeah, if you want to do...
He just...
They have sent a vehicle after
Blue team.
us.
Yeah.
I was looking to see what he was doing. So, well, blue team, Yoda's actually going Barracks 4th. Raid Camp, I should say.
Yep,
Raid
see-
Camp 4th, and
Troops are brave
Raid
with
Camp
bullets.
3rd from Savior.
Wow, okay. And we're also seeing a Raid Camp 4th out of Solid here. He did slap down a Raid Camp 5th as well, but he's in the time we've been speaking, he's cancelled the Raid Camp 5th. Lethal at the moment, still going choppers, has a triple harvester up, no generators yet though. Slaps down the first generator now. And his choppers aren't doing what he should be doing on this map. He should be microing his choppers to hunt down grunts, but both his choppers are just sat on the far left side power over here. Now only one of them can take it. Looks like he's just realised that and he's now moving that.
It looks like they are going to get both the power on the left and the supply on the right, but blue team pretty much controlled the middle eco here.
Yeah, Lethal needs to start getting aggressive with those choppers. Now,
it looks like Yellow is actually pushing up right now. He's got a rally point on some units here, and it looks like there's Goliaths.
And that's a double raid.
Those choppers need to go over for support.
We've got double barracks versus on both sides, sorry, double barracks on both sides. Saviour has his base locked, so we're going to get Flamers versus Goliath Skitters here. So Lethal needs to back that up with these choppers. He needs to start getting aggressive with the choppers. But just to note that Yoda also has a double barracks, and Enforcers do beat choppers, especially when you can micro the stasis grenades to shut them down. Solid, maining the base with the Goliath here. No, he's going to move round to the barracks now. Yeah, he's going to move round to the barracks. But don't forget that base is locked, so Saviour's probably going to wait for Yoda to come over. Nope, Yoda's not actually doing that. His rally point's all the way on Lethal's base, so we're going to base trade here, but Saviour might be able to defend this by himself with all these flamers. Ram's going in now with his choppers. That one barracks does drop.
You would think between the Skitters, the Goliaths, and the choppers there, he'll be able to take out those flamers pretty easily. Already killed one barracks. He's got a Goliath taking down the turret. Let's see what's happening at the other base. Nothing there yet, but Red Team does not know it's coming. They have no idea that they're about to get attacked.
No idea.
And Lethal does not have the supply to keep up with choppers. He knows now. He just rammed the Enforcer.
It's going to be too late. Watch how fast these Enforcers are going to main this base. The second he drops the mines and the Conduit of Rage, this base is going to drop super fast. But he only has 6 Enforcers here. It's already down to quarter health. And at the other side, Red Team hasn't done any damage to save his base. They've taken down the barracks twice. Lethal's base is going to drop here. He doesn't even have to drop the mines.
Our base is under attack.
Red Team, looks like Red Team are going to be in trouble now. Lethal is sitting on a
It is going to be a base trade. Saviour is definitely losing his base, but he already has an Expo building up in front of
So does Lethal now. Lethal took one as well at the same time.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing that too.
I mean, both players have good ecos as well. Lethal has the bear now, and Saviour has rolling eco.
How many units is Lethal? Lethal has 15 pop. So, right now, Saviour only has 3. So he has 3 minis, but no production, obviously, because he simply can't afford it. But they did grab the double mini in front of Yellow's main base.
That's a lot of Suis.
All these Suis in front of Solid. Yeah, let's see if he
Goliaths are hiding around the back as well. Goliath's coming back now to fight. And Yoda teleports the other side of the base away from the Suis. That teleport again though. Suis are going in. Take down 2 of the Enforcers there. Chopper's coming back now as well to help.
And the Goliaths are going for the main of Yoda right now. Yoda really doesn't have anything to defend this.
That's going to be trouble for Yoda if he loses that main base. The difference is, with the first base trade, is that blue team has a lot more minis. So Saviour's eco is going to be a lot better. Look at those suicides as well. Locked in the base, come straight out. Take down about 4 Goliaths there, and 2 a red bar. The plasma bolt as well doesn't really do much damage to that Goliath, but more Suis. No splits from Solid here. He's got one Goliath left.
No, 2. There's one around.
The perfect defense from Yoda there. A minute ago we saw 8 Goliaths, now he's down to just 2. And more Suis coming out, doing a lot more damage to these Goliaths.
Not much Lethal can really do at the moment to even help out Solid. Solid's pretty much doing everything at this point he can.
Yeah, Solid's going to have a Goliath drop soon, but he can't afford it. He needs another 200 blue, and then he would have been able to get that base. But Yoda's building an Apex, looks like he's going to be able to heal that up. And Savior already has a base fully upgraded, same with Lethal, and looks like they're going to be fighting on the northern side of the map for a long time right now, with Lethal's new base being up there and Savior's.
So Lethal does have 2 minis as well, 3 minis as well actually, but 2 of them don't have anything on them.
Yeah, Savior has 4, and he's got generators and supply pads on all of his. There goes the Goliath drop. Enforcers are coming there.
Our base is under attack.
I don't think Yellow's going to get this base. That's a lot of Enforcers there. Suicide Guns, though. Great connection from nowhere from the back. Look at the Enforcers damage the Goliath. So Scatterbomb goes down from Savior as well. Scatterbomb actually doesn't do a lot of damage to units. It did damage the Goliaths a bit. Not sure what Lethal's doing with his choppers. He's not going to help his team.
Oh, there's a Forge Hog now. That's gonna be great.
It's not upgraded yet though
in this game. Yeah, but now Savior can actually do something, because before he really didn't have much he can do except grab some minis. Now he has something of an attacking force to at least to support, kill these Goliaths.
And Lethal pretty much has nothing. I mean, he's double based. He's using his burnout, but it looks like he's still building choppers. Hunter Captain here from Solid now as well.
Yeah, he's definitely not going to be able to take that army down, though.
Solid has 4 population right now, so that Hunter Captain's pretty much all he has. And Blue Team doing a good job at taking the minis on red side of the map. Raid camp over there as well from Yoda.
Yeah, he's been slowly pushing Enforcers across, taking out every one of Lethal's minis here.
That's the difference.
Just that alone.
That's the difference between Blue Team and Yellow Team right now. Both were in an even position, but Red Team haven't taken any of Savior's minis down. And Yoda's been working tirelessly at the back with that 1 Enforcer to take down 2 minis so far, working on his 3rd one. That Forge Hog's weak. Lethal could ram that. He does have 5 rams as well.
He already had a couple rams on it. That's what got into that little hill.
And Hunter Captain's shield's off now. Wild Eagle goes down with a taunt. Stasis Grenades keeping him in place. Teleports over to the other side of the Hunter Captain. Great anvil round. Heal goes down from Solid. Plasma Bolt goes down as well. Skitter coming in. That's going to attach the Goliath, give it a bit of health. Kodiak dropped from Savior. He's still in Tech 1, but who cares? Those Kodiaks are going to do a lot of damage to this base of Lethals. Enforcer drop comes down as well. There is 3 choppers there on it.
I'll get up for this. Our allies are in trouble.
Allied player this guy. Alright, and that looks like it's going to be 1-0 to Yoda and Savior.
I was going to say. I was like, wait, I was looking at Red Team instead of Blue Team. I'm like, who DC'd? Yeah, just an overall great management of the minis for the Blue Team. Pretty much all Solid was doing all he could do to take down the main of Yoda, or main of
Red
Savior,
Team,
and then
Red
just
Team could have had that game,
Yoda's too.
But Solid stacked every Goliath in the front of Yoda's base, and as soon as those Stewies came down, it dropped about 6 Goliaths. If it had spread them to the back, probably took down the raid camps as well, with a couple of them rather than trying to fully main it. They'd have been in a lot better position, but that was the changing point, and then Blue Team just soared ahead from that.
Yeah, that or even took down a little bit of the eco, just so they can slow down Yoda a little bit, because he was the only one on the Blue Team that wasn't slowed down. Obviously, Savior lost his main.
Alright, so game 2 is going to be Ashes.
Come to think of it, I'm kind of surprised that the Goliaths of Solid, why he didn't go for the unupgraded Expo that Savior had. Instead, he went for Yoda's main.
Yeah, hunted for
If he would have taken down the second base.
If he would have hunted
it's
for
basically
Saviour's
going
base.
for a prayer.
Yeah, because all Yoda had was Enforcers. And Lethal had Choppers, and with Burnout, he could still keep building Choppers to support the Goliaths against the Enforcers. So if Solid had hunted down that base with the Goliaths, then yeah, they'd been in a really tough spot. But
it would have been a 2v1 scenario.
Doing that, or even just taking Yoda's base at that point, but he just let all the Suis take him out.
I think it's just no way of knowing that they had Sui's locked in the base.
Alright, so looks like Lethal and Solid are going for probably one of the best twos combos around right now. Atriox and Jerome. Meanwhile, Xavier and Yoda are opting in for Anders and Johnson.
I can venture to guess there's going to be a ton of snipers this game.
Yeah, they're going to need them. Ton of snipers, bunkers everywhere.
Yeah, bunkers. The thing is, they could just drop mines on the bunker, though, so the bunker would be a huge waste of supply if they know that they have the mines ready to do it.
I don't think mines actually do that much damage to bunkers. Unless that might have been just a blitz glitch that I read, though, when I was reading some of the patch notes and balance updates and stuff. Alright,
So we'll have to wait and see.
Over in the blue, Yoda as Anders is opening Marine double supply pad, and we've got Xavier opening Jackrabbit double supply pad.
Supply pad constructed.
Like both players are going
Red team goes.
Yeah, go on.
Red team went. Lethal went Gen first, then supply. They both actually went Gen supply. Looks like they both just grabbed an extra grunt and Marine respectively.
Yeah,
no
so
choppers coming out.
We're going to get an engagement on the big bundle of power here. Looks like a Jackrabbit and Marine are going to take on Yellow's two Marines here. Gen fed from Yoda.
I'm receiving fire from hostile.
There's the small engagement going down. Say small engagement, but in the scale of things of the game, it's actually a big engagement because that is 150 power right there. So that's going to mean a lot in this early game for the players' builds. And at the other side, Yoda's actually picking up all of the power on the left. So if Blue Team can secure both of these big power bundles, they've even secured some of the power on the right. So they're going to be really far ahead in power. That's going to help their sniper build if they are opting to go for snipers. There we go, there's the early expo from Lethal. So probably going to get an armory 5th from him and triple raid camp going down on that expo.
Generator upgrade complete.
Sorry, I was typing in the chat.
I was typing the same thing.
Armory constructed.
I did see you type that, yeah.
Nice. Alright, Solid actually has an armory up. Again, he's Jerome, and the Jerome is queued right now. And Atriox is also queued, both basically at the same time. Expo was taken, as you mentioned, from Lethal right in front. Perfect placement for it. And right now, they do not know it's there, but they're about to find out. Yep. Yoda just scouted the Expo. They know it's there.
Scouted it, but what they're going to do, I mean, they're committing to snipers right now. And Atriox and Jerome are about to come out for Red Team.
Yeah, right now they're Marines, Douglas, and snipers is all they got. So they really don't have anything to take down this
Where do you want me?
this Expo.
Leader pointer.
Jerome and Trox are both out right now.
Marines under air assault!
Xavier doing a great job scouting pretty much everything Red Team owns with that run Jackrabbit.
We have a Douglas out for Yoda as well, so it looks like he's actually going Marines, snipers, and his leader. And looks like Xavier's just committing to a single pump of snipers right now, getting a second gen up.
Looks like there's going to be a little engagement in the middle over this node. A couple Marines are going to die. There's grunts here too. Red Team's going to back off, seeing that Douglas.
Yeah, Red
no
Team
reason
needs to be
fight it right
careful
now.
because they have the leaders split up right now. They're not grouped together. The Chosen just kind of sat there at the top. They need to regroup together.
It was following a Jackrabbit that went off the screen. Alright, now here's Yellow's Jerome here.
Yeah, Yellow's just going to try and deny that node.
Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, no, they do get it.
So that's going to be 3 nodes to 2 for a while anyway. There goes the bunker with 3 snipers in. That Chosen shield's already down to half health. And Blue Team are on the cliff now as well.
They need to get out of there, Red Team does. At least run away from the bunker for sure.
Almost a great Mantis
to get the
drop,
drop
but
with
Blue
the
just dodged it.
It was
at the
very
last
close.
second.
It's all going to come down to where the brutes are they going to be able to jump over and where the Suis are able to connect on these units.
Great slam
If
with
not,
Douglas
blue team
there.
will-
Catches Atriox. Atriox's shield's going to be down. The snipers are focusing in. Needs to get out of there.
Grenade
Yeah,
throw
Atriox
researched.
drops. See, where are the jump at brutes? They
So does
pushed.
Douglas drops too. Douglas
Wow.
drops too.
They pushed with one jump at brute. That Sui's not connecting. The Sui gets picked off when it was just walking next to the Marines.
So
Red
many
team
snipers right
are
there.
doing a great job here. 2 jump at brutes walking in, but they're not jumping. Jump at the last second. No mines to follow up either. There are a couple of bad micro errors from Red Team there. Didn't really push with enough jump at brutes either. That first engagement only had 2 jump at brutes. Missed the Mantis drop. Couldn't connect any mines. That's a good stun there. There's just
Yeah,
no
I'm kind of
follow-up.
surprised where all his brutes are, because I mean he went triple Ray camp. I guess he's going only Suis.
He had a bad Sui as well. The Sui was walking next to the Marines and just didn't connect, and then the snipers just picked him up. Yellow team does manage to save Jerome, but he is red bar.
These extra nodes are really helping the we're helping the blue team. Now it's becoming
That's a
little bit
better
more
Sui,
even, but
straight in the middle of the Marines. Takes down about 6 Marine squads there.
nice. If he could have got that on the snipers, oh,
Oof. Yeah, I don't think those Suis are going to get close to the snipers unless they teleport.
Lead a scout.
But either way, looks like both players are just going to hold here.
Captured our power node.
And that Jackrabbit sneakily managed to steal the power node on the right. So the power node advantage is going to be taken away. It's going to be 2 nodes to 2. Solid is about to tech 2, and so is Lethal. Let's have a look on the blue side. Blue side are both into tech 2, both picking up expos as well.
Supply pad upgrade complete. Armory constructed.
Leader point earned.
red team is going to get that node back, so it looks like it's going to be a 3-2. They're trying to steal the node right in front of blue team as well. I don't know if they're going to be able to get it. They might be able to steal it from them.
It's close. Oh, the snipers
Nope.
from the ledge.
The snipers go up
Wrecked.
on the ridge.
Dead.
94%, 93%.
Supply pad constructed.
Yeah, so still 3
So right now,
power
every
nodes to
player on the
2,
map
and
has
Generator upgrade
anybody who doesn't know,
Has an
each
expo.
power node gives you 1.5 power per second, so that's the advantage they have right
Garage
now.
constructed.
On top of your generators that you already have as well.
What was it before they
base is
nerfed it?
under
Because I know it
attack.
used to do
2
more. Was it 3?
seconds. It was 2.
Oh, was it 2? 2 every 2 seconds?
I've been petitioning to get
Or
it reversed. Back to 2.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
I think it should.
It should, because it's so easy to quick tech
Cody,
and get away
reporting.
with it that playing Tech 1 doesn't really give you as
Rocket
much
launcher
advantage as it
researched.
used to. And I feel like you should be rewarded a lot from playing Tech 1. You should have to force your opponent into playing Tech 1 as well. But that can come down to that fucking anti-infantry turrets are so damn good as well. So that's why you can't punish someone quick teching.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, every player right now is in Tech 2. They all have an Expo as well. Lethal's not changing up what he's doing with his Expo. Is kind of surprising. He still has triple rate camp.
Smart missile
I mean,
Fine,
despite
I mean-
having going against a ton of snipers.
I wouldn't mind him just
Combat
going full
station
pop
upgrade
combat
complete.
dark sky
Mantis
groups
ready for action.
and just pushing that.
Yeah, that's true. He is Aatrox.
Because Yoda's starting to get Kodiaks up now. He's got a triple
Watchtower
gen
constructed.
working, and he's got a double pump of Kodiaks coming also.
Leader point earned.
My Atriox is
Does look like Lethal's trying to get a third base right now.
Yeah, he did pick up fortifications with his first point, and that's going to be pretty cheap for him when we're doing that, especially since they're all sat at a stalemate right now. Both players really doing their own thing, staying on their own side of the map. Looks like Johnny was going to take a peek there, but he has backed off.
Mantis here.
Yeah, there's
When you
Rangers
want
right
me.
there in front.
Generator upgrade complete.
Yeah, right now I'm looking at Lethal's army. It's really gonna. He has basically a huge micro-intensive army right now, full of brutes, full of Suis. So whenever they engage, it's going to come down to how good Lethal's micro is with all that. Whereas right now, blue team's just amassing Tech 2 with Mantises and Wolverines.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing pretty defensive. They've got Kodiaks, Wolverines, but they also have the counters as well. They've got snipers and Mantises.
Vehicle level
Kind of
2
at a stalemate,
researched.
everybody building up here.
No attacking before 20 minutes. Rule going on.
Marauder. Our base is under attack.
I think there was a siege mode in Command & Conquer Kane's Wrath. I think it was called Siege. Where you could actually put it put walls up and you can make the timer as long as you want. Or at least up to 10 minutes, I think. Nobody can attack for 10 minutes. It's actually a thing.
Just gonna check.
So Lethal grabbed this expo, third base. It hasn't built on it. It's been done for a little while, and it's got scouted by blue team. They know it's there, and they know nothing's on it. I mean, all these rangers, but there's really nothing they're gonna be able to kill. There's Kodiaks and Mantis. I mean, you're going against Johnson. You know he's going vehicles. Forge almost always goes vehicles too, a lot of the time. Neither one of them are conducive to... Oh, excuse me, he's Anders, not Forge. Forge's last game. Anders, yeah, you got combat tech Marines, but even still. So it looks like blue team's going to take out Lethal's Expo that wasn't guarded. Lethal coming in to try to punish him for coming in a little too close, but looks like he's going to end up losing more than he's going to gain. Big turret drop on that as well. Going to stun the units. He's going to have to force to be backed off. Douglas is right here. Tech 3 Douglas.
Matt Blaz goes down, catches a couple of units, not loads though. Slam goes down from Douglas, does catch the Trojan. No backup from Yellow.
Lethal
Yellow
has
just sat on the right now.
Yeah, I was looking at the blob of units that Red has, and all it is Rangers and Suis. I really don't know what he's planning to do with all that. There's nothing he really can do with all that.
That Douglas is just going to hunt down that Chosen. Chosen's down to a red bar. Look how much damage that one rocket does. Here we go. Yellow comes in. Chosen gets under the shield just in time. That Douglas is going to get picked off.
Now he could use the Rangers.
That's a
They're not even anywhere in
tech
sight.
free Jerome, but I feel like that mana drop was just wasted. He tried getting the Jerome with it, but missed anyway.
Which he killed anyways.
And blue team,
Yeah, he definitely should have saved that laser barrage.
They're going to pick up Lethal's base, which they just took out. The red team slowly getting pinned in here. Colossus rolling out as well. And look at all those ranges from Lethal. He literally has nothing to deal with Blue's army right now.
Exactly, that's what I said. I don't understand what he was planning to do with all that. I mean, I think he was trying to counter the snipers, but eventually, I mean, they're not going to build snipers forever.
He should go tech free and get ballista backs himself. Oh, he's in tech free. He should get ballista backs himself. Set up some of his own siege. I feel like that's the only way to deal with Kodiak's siege.
Hornet reporting. Over.
So they're all at full population right now. No one can build anything, but it's except Savior. But they're Savior and Yoda are at 100 population max, whereas Lethal and Solid are at 80 still. Actually, Solid just upgraded to 100 as well.
Yeah, Solid just got 100 as well. He was sitting at 80.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, everybody's sitting at Tech 3 now. No surprise.
Beam cannon researched.
And the red team has no idea what blue's doing, honestly. They don't know these Kodiaks are here. The only thing they know is Savior's army. They've seen the Mantis, but they don't know they're just a bunch of Colossi. So Hornets are going to go down to the Expo of Yoda right now. They're going to try to take this out. They're maining it down, right? There's a couple Wolverines here. Yeah, the Wolverines are going to be double pumped. Now he's got plenty enough there to defend. But if they just sent those Hornets through the teleporter and go to the other side, they'll be able to kill Savior's base. Really should try to do that. Go to the telly right now.
Our allies are in danger.
Anti-air would be way too far away to protect it.
The Lethal
So
does have a
Lethal's
blister
going
back,
great.
but he just walked into all Saviour's Wolverines with that one blister back. I don't think Red Team know what to
And
do
now
right
they
now.
realize they just got sieged
They're kind of sliding side to side, about to run into the Colossus and all the snipers as well. Great Mat Blaster there, right in the middle of the unit, stuns everything. Bulwark just a little bit too late. There goes Sentinel Network as well. And the garbage dump. A lot going on right now. A lot of Kodiaks in the middle down that crevice as well. Base got cloaked though, so there's a cloaking gen on the base now. Battle morale goes down for solid. Big engagements going down.
Looks like they actually might win this, except for all the Kodiaks there. They can get through this dark blue army quick enough and get to the Kodiaks with that air.
Population is looking good for blue team. Lethal's down to 58 pop, but Solid's still sitting pretty good at 95.
He's the one that really needs it with all that amount of air. They can win this engagement. He just needs a hunter support to take down those Wolverines. Big beam right here. Looks like he might get a few units.
Yeah, and the Hornets are just going to walk over the Kodiaks. There's no defense for the Kodiaks right now. The Wolverines got forced away by the beam. That is a lot of Kodiaks as well.
A lot of Wolverines here still, though.
Lethal's broke right now. Lethal's sitting on 40 pop, 500 blue, 300 yellow. Meanwhile, blue team... Saviour's absolutely loaded. He's sitting on 4k blue.
Our allies are in trouble. Leader point earned.
I mean, even if he lost, well, I mean, he doesn't have to drop. I don't know if you noticed, but Savior this whole time has had 4 mantises just sitting on hold command on Lethal's main.
Even though it's cloaked.
He can't see it because it's cloaked.
Yeah,
but he's just sitting
it looks
there.
like it looks like he probably moved up when it wasn't closed, and then Lethal just got a cloaking gen and just been sat there since. Chosen's out as well, so he's going to pick up all 4 of those.
Spartan under enemy assault. Over.
Meanwhile, the engagement's still going down
honestly,
on Lethal's Expert.
He could have just left them there. It would take 20 population out of the max pop that Lethal's Savior could have fighting this army up here.
The enemy has captured our power.
Yeah, red team are in trouble here. They're both broke. Lethal's sitting on 33 pop, and blue team are just loaded, and they're just constantly sieging this base. Shield now goes down as well. Kodiaks are moving up.
Oh, big laser barrage though. Both
Great
Mantis
Mantis drop
Red
there.
Bar about to die.
Uses combat salvage by the looks of things though. Yeah, Savior used combat salvage, so he's going to get those Colossus back.
Douglas is going to go down, looks like. Yep.
Back on foot.
Leader point earned.
Okay, there we go. Looks like Solid's going to disconnect. So that's going to be 2-0 to Yoda and Savior. And they're going to move through to the quarterfinals. So they've got quite a wait now while we cast all the other... sorry, to the semi-finals. So they've got quite a wait now while we cast all the quarterfinals. So we're going to go jump straight in with Almirante, Rock Generation, and Nintendo Hippie. And Ironic.
And the winner of that will play Savior and Yoda. I mean, in both those games, it looks like Solid was playing, no pun intended, solid. And Lethal was kind of struggling behind. He's the one that lost his main in the first game. Really couldn't help Solid out at all after that. And then this game, he didn't really play a great Atriox opener. Had some Sui misses that he definitely could have taken advantage of. And then into Tech 2, he built a bunch of Rangers that did nothing for him and then killed his Eco and had nothing left.
On that long
So Ironic and Hippie, their first and best combo, I think, is Jerome Atriox, and they didn't use either here, knowing that they could use it next game. So even if they take a loss here, the next game's on Ashes, where an And Atriox can definitely get control of an Expo a little bit easier on dashes.
Right, here we go. I'm going to be starting off on the red side. So it looks like Rock Generation opening up double Marine and a single supply pad right now. And Yellow Almirante opening up double Marine, double supply pad as well. So yeah, Rock's going to put down the second supply pad. Over to you, Kaboom.
Supply pad.
Yeah, blue team both went supply and a Marine for both. Nothing crazy. It looks like there's a little engagement for this supply on the left-hand side. Yellow is going to take it because he's following that Marine all the way back. They might actually kill this Marine for Dark Blue,
Supply
for
pad
Hippie.
upgrade complete. Supply pad constructed.
Does manage to snatch
Oh, he
his
takes that
mini
mini
base
just in case.
before he dies though.
I'm getting real tired of this.
Yeah, looks like Almirante is going to get really aggressive with these Marines, pushing across to Blue's side of the map now. In the center, he's going to find another Marine on that power as well.
Generator
Apparently it's
constructed.
lit in the Discord right now.
You up?
Yeah, so far, Hippie ended up going Gen 3rd. He's upgrading it now. He goes another supply pad. Back over at Ironic, he also went Gen 3rd.
Supply pad constructed.
And supply pad. I'm trying to see if he's got anything else. They got the double mini in the middle. Supply pad on the right.
Generator
Supply pad
upgrade
on the left.
complete.
Yeah, no production out of blue team at all yet. It looks like red team is doing the same. Almirante is
double gen
already
for both
going
of
his
them.
second gen.
Same with Rock Gen as well.
And this is what it comes back to what you said. The building killers for UNSC is just not quite what the Banished are, so they know they have the time to quick tech.
Not sure what the strategy is here from Red Team though. I don't know why you would quick tech with Anders and Jerome. You have such a strong tier 1, but
Mini base
then again
complete.
so does Cutter and Anders. And they are building a hero and snipers right now coming out of blue team. I think Red Team will just be relying on their minis for their production buildings, but they are, compared to Blue Team, they're really late on the minis. Almirante only just getting up this double now. Does double armory from Red Team, so we're going to see double leaders. So we're going to see Jerome and Douglas coming out of
Armory
Red Team.
constructed.
Honestly, the red team must know the playstyle of blue because they didn't scout at all, and they're not building anything to defend. They're not building turrets. They have some Marines, but they didn't scout the main, so they could have easily gone double barracks and just been pumping flamers with a little bit of support. They would really have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it looks
to
like they're
deal
going to be
with it.
relying on their leaders here. And Blue Team's already soaring down the center of the map, picking up nodes. Red Team trying to do the same, but Blue Team's going to overwhelm them and take these nodes
Our
from them in a
base is under
second.
attack. Supply pad constructed. Marines!
Yeah, pretty much just going to be a little engagement in the middle over the nodes. These snipers going to rule the middle.
Snipers pick off the mines that have been dropped on that node as well, so in a second, I think Blue Team's probably going to pick up 4 nodes to 1 and push Red all the way back.
Our base is under attack.
And Blue Team now have scouted Almirante's base and sees a double gen on there.
Hey, watch it!
The node Jerome's out. Looks like they're going to push Red's base right now. Rock only just getting a turret up.
Yeah, they're finally pushing. Yeah, he definitely only now he only has one a turret. But if he would have defended from the beginning,
He's upgrading it now as
right
well.
now.
So if Blue can shut down that turret before it gets upgraded, and Blue's actually trickling in a lot of units. The bulk of the force isn't here yet, and Red Team's swooping across the left. Almirante actually picking up an expert.
They are going
with
for
all
that
his
turret
units
too,
over
and it's
there.
already got the shield drop.
Oh, bit of bad micro
He
there. He
actually
actually
jumps on it.
jumped on the turret. Snipers rolling in now. That turret is going to go down. Snipers from Blue as well.
Marines ready to serve!
Douglas is here. Bad jump from Rock there. Misses Blue's army.
Base
Thought
is
he was going to
under
go a bit further forward, but Almirante is nowhere to be seen right now. Looks like he's about 20 seconds out from this battle.
Marines under fire
Rockgen doing a good job to hold this by himself at the moment, though. He's not lost any pads. Blue's about to get almost gangbanged in the middle there between these two players.
They do get a supply pad, so they did take out one.
He escaped the Madness drop as well.
But Red
Rock
lost his
loses his Douglas there. Blue still got it, so as soon as that slam comes back up, they should be able to pick off the Madness pretty easy. Good micro from Blue here. Good ODST drop stuns the whole army there. Everyone's throwing the leader powers down. Drop turrets, salvos, and mines go down from both players there.
But the snipers up front are just
Rock's running out of units.
Through red team.
Mantis goes down.
They have nothing here.
Oh, Blue's Douglas runs into mines, takes off half his health and half his shield. Yellow's Jerome does drop though, and there's one turret about to be upgraded, but that's going to die before it can go. This does not look good for Rock Generation. Almirante is sitting at 12 population, so you can't help him here. Rock's also at 12. Meanwhile, Hippie's at 70 and Ironic's at 45.
Even if he tries to defend with infantry right now, there are so many snipers here for the
many snipers. There's
just
nothing they can do.
Sitting on the far side.
I mean, Almirante has an expert, but Rock doesn't.
Almost half health.
Almirante is in Tech 2 though. Looks like he's getting double garage, but I think that's going to be way too late. Rock's going to lose his base before the reinforcements can get over here.
Command center upgrade complete.
It's like Ironic just hit Tech 2 as well, so we're going to see combat tech and an upgraded Douglas anytime soon.
Armory constructed.
A lot of flamers here as well, so he might get dispersion nozzles to complement it. But Rock hasn't even picked up a second
doing a great
base
job
yet.
on node control too.
Our allies are
While this is going on, they were taking out 3 of them.
Leader power ready. The enemy has captured our power node. Turret constructed. Generator upgrade complete.
I don't know why the title hasn't changed.
So many snipers just getting thrown away. Really nothing they can do. He's on 50 seconds. He's got an expo. He actually has the expo in front of Dark Blue's main. So I don't know. I mean, he has 3 minis. Supply pad non-upgraded. Supply pad being upgraded. And another supply pad upgraded. So I mean, the only thing he really could build is either Jackrabbits or Marines right now. Which would get shredded by this army.
Looks like Almirante's rally points all the way on Dark Blue's base, so he's going to be sending all of his hogs over there. But Hippie's about to get a second turret up. And Blue team are just going to start clearing out all his minis. They have actually left some of Rock's minis. That's probably a bad mistake from them. They should have probably left a couple of flamers on Rock's minis. He does have 3 upgraded harvesters on them.
Our allies are in trouble.
Enemy player disconnected.
Leader power ready.
Almirante with the sellout, and then that's the game.
Almirante and Rock goes to game 1 to Blue team. Damn.
Not only that, they won without using what I think is their best combo, because I see Ironic going the Aatrox Jerome combo all the time.
Been eliminated.
And it's a much better map for that too on Ashes.
Yeah, it seems like Rock and Almy played that completely wrong.
At first, it looked like they were going to be okay because they're quick teching without even any vision at all. I'm kind of just watching chats and watch what people say as this engagement's going down.
Alright, over to Ashes. Almirante saying in the Discord that Yoda and Saviour are playing on Smurfs even though they're on the main accounts. Oh, me.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. And here's exactly what I was talking about, Jerome, Atriox, and we got Yap Yap coming out of Rock Gen and Forge.
Yap Yap.
I mean, you would know this better than me because you're definitely a much better Yap Yap player. But does Yap Yap really have anything for Jerome or for Atriox?
Atriox is really tough for Yap. The Chosen and Jump Out Routes just absolutely annihilate him. But put it this way, they won't be able to push Trox and Jerome, and we're going to see blue team only aggressive a lot in this map, and Rock and Almi, it just depends what we see for them to deal with it. I don't think Almi should go Forchog. If he goes Forchog, he's going to be pretty screwed. He needs to mass snipers, and snipers behind the fodder could be really good, because the fodder can soak up most of the damage from blue team. And yeah, Ironic is going to go for the early expo by the looks of things. He's opening Gem First, double supply pad, and over on a Hippie, he's going Gem First as well. So it looks like he wants to get an early Jerome out. And meanwhile, on the other side, Rockgen has 10 cannon fodder queued up, along with a triple supply opener. So he might go for a mini steal if he's opening triple supply. Like he's just going to start be aggressive and start pushing across the blue side of the map, try and steal some of the resources.
Yeah, that'd be the best that Rock can do, is if he can mini steal behind Dark Blue right now, then that'd be forcing him to stay back, and it looks like he's heading that way. Oh, it doesn't matter. Dark Blue is looking at it right now. He will not get that mini steal stolen. Rock just finally getting a gen on his 4th building. It looks like red and yellow are fighting over the mini over here.
Power extractor constructed.
And that expo is down for Ironic. Does have a War Council 5th as well.
Yeah, at this point I'm just trying to see what yellow could even do. So Almirante is going full eco to start on his main.
Do we have to call it a raid?
And he goes Armory, like you said, he is going to go Forchog, which is what he shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, he shouldn't be going Forchog, not in this matchup. Looks like Rockgen does have a double raid camp. And then you got double raid camp for, for Rockgen. So we got an Armory and double raid camp, so they really cannot push. Like, if blue team get aggressive and start pushing up, they're going to find it really difficult to defend the base.
Do we have to call it a raid camp? Why not relaxation camp?
No, he works. I'm not competing. Somebody has to run the tournament. Now we got double raid camp coming down for Ironic as well on the expo. So we saw this from Lethal as well in their game, but Lethal went triple raid camp. Ironic, the games we saw previously when he used Atriox, he actually went only double raid camp on a supply pad. It looks like he's doing that as well.
Yeah, which is what
just for the extra
he's
eco.
doing. Which is huge, because if you remember back in that game, Lethal ran out of money, and he just had those 3 barracks doing nothing. So I think,
yeah, definitely.
Exactly. So I think Ironic is a little bit more seasoned on this strategy with Atriox. Granted, I've seen him do it many, many times. So I think he knows that it's better to have that Harvester there.
So red team are actually about to pick up their 3rd node. Meanwhile, blue team are just working on their 1st one. So their pump of units is quite far behind from yellow right now. Yellow has a good amount of units on the map. So if they can pick off one of these leaders early on, catch him out while they're split up, they might stand a chance in this matchup.
Honestly, that's the best chance they got. If they're going to take it, now's the time. Because they got to get this node control. It looks like a little engagement's going to happen in the middle here.
Blue team are regrouping now, so both leaders are together. Not a lot of units there though. Jump up routes are only just starting to come out.
It is going to be a 4-to-1 advantage in nodes, so that might come into play as this match plays out.
Help them get Tech 2 a lot faster, so all they have to do now is hold and move into ranges for Rock.
And here to win, relatively speaking.
Yeah, the Forge just got a plasma round to the face there. Jump out, Bruce jumping over. Good stun on the Forge Hog. Great jump.
Keep this in mind. He has already sacked that the armory, so he can't rebuild that Forge Hog if he ends up getting it caught.
Yeah, he swapped to barracks though, so he is bringing out snipers now, so that's going to help him. And we're kind of getting a standoff like we saw in the last series on Ashes, where both players are just stood on their side of the map. They don't really want to push. No one wants to make the first mistake. As we saw, just one mistake in this game can absolutely just cost you the full game.
Red team using a Jackrabbit to recap that node, or take it away from blue team.
Trying to, yeah.
Augmented extractor upgrade complete.
Got a couple of brutes coming in for a little bit of jumps, also scouting it off.
Yeah, probably just getting a little scout on what their army comp is, whether they can push, but no snipers from blue team, so we saw snipers do really well for Yoda and Savior in the last series.
Oh look, they're gonna go for this the
teleporter.
They're rallying back.
That is actually
a, Tech 2 now as well.
That's a really good idea, but it could backfire. Like, Red team could decide to base trade if it got to that point by pushing all the way across, because there's no one there to defend. But at the same time, Red team thinks Blue team are just sat here waiting, because that's exactly what Red team's doing. So it's going to be a surprise attack that's going all the way around there.
Yeah, that, and they left one grunt on whole command in the middle.
And Almirante has an expo here as well.
In the middle.
Yeah, Almirante has an expo there as well, but Rock does have a cannon fodder on the ledge, so Rock can't see it yet, but if they start running up the ramp, people will be able to see it. So in 3, 2, 1, there we go. There we go, Rock immediately,
they see it,
his
they
cursor
just
goes
at it
straight
right now.
over there. And
they're
all
all
of Red Team's
uniting
units are
back.
coming back.
It's going to be really close. I think they have enough, but there are no turrets on this base. He's building a turret up now. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 snipers, and then a bunch of heavy grunts in the Forge Hog.
He has a double garage coming up, one on the expo and one on the main here.
Nice jump from that.
Good salvo, hits the units. Beam coming down from Rock as well.
Coming in.
Blue team's caught in the middle of 2 armies here. Good Mantis drop though, stuns all of Yellow's units. Forge Hog's shield is off. And he's about to run into a Mantis.
But all this is happening, the brutes are in the back just picking off pads like they're nothing. Almirante already lost 3 pads. And now he's getting mained down.
Oh,
big jump to help kill all those units. There's really nothing here from Red Team.
Nothing from Red Team right now. They've got Forge Hog, cannon fodder, and a Ranger.
Leader power ready.
Oh, those mines right there, double Yap mine in the front. Oh, he almost
the jump out brutes are just going to start manning the base now.
Yep, and there's really nothing they can do about it. There's Rangers coming in, but I don't think it's going to be enough in time. Y ability from the Forge Hog, taking out some of the units. Oh, there is a heal. It's going to be close. There's not many brutes left here.
Good heal on the base. So Almirante only lost the 3 back pads. Actually, no, 2. He lost a garage and a supply pad so far. Because
is he going to lose this one right here?
The last pad wasn't
saves
built.
the upgrade.
Does manage to save it. Needs to get a Nightingale out. Looks like an air pad is coming up on the Expo. And that's
all the while, Red Team doing a great job on nodes. Look at the mini-map. They actually captured all 5 during that engagement.
Wow, yeah. Great play by Red. Managed to defend it, only losing 1 pad, and managed to take back all 5 nodes, while killing Blue's army. It looks like they might pick off the Jerome here as well.
Passed it on ready to go for a drive.
Like all players are now in Tech 2. But Rock and Almirante on the Red Team have had their expos up for a lot longer than Dark Blue has. And that expo just got scouted as well.
Yeah, for sure.
The Dark Blue just lost his Jerome.
I'm under attack from ground troops.
And there we go. All the fodder are coming across the map to push this expo, along with these couple of Warthogs and the Forge Hog. We got Mastodons.
And they know
out.
this is his only expo too. They have vision on the empty one onto the left-hand side of the map.
We got Mastodons coming out from Hippie.
But he's going to be doing that off one base.
Constructed.
This expo will not live. I don't see anything that can defend it.
Look at all those Rangers from Rockgen.
Cyclops here.
Oh my
He has
gosh.
10 Rangers here right now. I mean, they can't do anything to these Mastodons. He has Reavers to support. It looks like the Forge Hog's coming in to help. And here comes Rangers and Jump Pack Brutes from Light Blue as well. Looking over the Rangers, misses the slams. Surprise mines go down. There's a salvo on Red's army. And surprise mines do explode on the Jump Pack Brutes as well. And looks like that expo is going to go down. It's almost dead. And Rock has chosen to pick up a third base.
Level 1 research.
But Easy Eco is going to be soaring soon.
I'm suited up and ready for some serious killing action.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
Such a big blob of units from red team. Right now, blue team stuck at 43 pop, 59 pop, and then Rockgen has 79 and then 56 for Almirante. And I would think since he's Yap-Yap, a lot of those are cannon fodder, but I only see a few in that army, so of the 79 pop, it's a pretty good one. He is getting the heroes in there with the heal, just healed up his whole army.
Yeah, I think he's got rid of most of the fodder now. He's going to start moving into a proper army composition.
Rangers under attack from infantry.
And Hippie does pick up the left base now, but like you said earlier, there is the cannon fodder scout at the back. And if Rock has grunts from above, he can drop grunts from above and take out the expo pretty easily.
Go, go, grunt goblin!
Gauss overcharge upgrade complete.
Yeah, red team are looking in a really good position now, having all 5 bases on their side of the map. Meanwhile, blue team is only just getting that expo back up and running, which was sacked earlier by red team.
And yellow's on its way to take it out, too. They don't know that the cannon fodder is there for vision. Actually, you could barely see it on the side, but...
Almirante has made a
Yeah, he
switch
sacks it.
into air from the Warthogs, and blue team only has 1 Reaver. No
I think
shield
if he has
on the
combat
main.
tech marines into the mastodons, though, then that'll be alright. But I don't know if he does.
They're too slow, though. I mean, combat tech marines on this map in Mastodons trying to catch all these Hornets is really difficult. There is a shield coming up on the main, 25 seconds out, but all these Hornets are pushing up to the main right now. If you can scout the shield gen, he should be able to kill it. And that is a tech-free Forge Hog as well.
Oh, it's gonna
There
be
goes
close.
Spots
Yeah,
the
is he gonna
shield.
see it? Yep, and he's gonna...
Beam going down now, but
Actually,
it's just gonna... Heavy
beam
metal
going
to
down
counter
for
with the heal as well. That shield does drop. Looks like blue team's going to make a counter push, but Rockgen is on defense. Sat in his shield as well, so he could probably take 2 armies in his shield. Still has his beam, I imagine. There we go, there goes the beam. That looks like a level 2 beam. That is a level 2 beam. That's going to hurt a lot of those Rangers at the back.
Our base is under
Yeah, at this point, there's really nothing blue
Salvo
team can
goes
do.
down, but they're perfect heals. Give the invulnerability. To completely counter that.
The shield is still up, too. That shield on that base is still up. Oh, down
under fire
finally
from
goes.
enemy troops.
After taking out over half the army.
There goes
And all
Ironic's
while the half
Expo.
the heat-
Scat Bomb goes down as
Main
well,
base.
but looks like... Yeah, sorry, his main... No, his main base, he still has another base, sorry. And that's going to go 1-1, ties up the series. Great play by red team to hold off that push from blue team. And counter and take that series. Sorry, game. We're going into game 3 here. Game 3 is going to be Frontier.
Great hold by the red team. They had just enough there. I think because that map is so big, they really couldn't stream any more units. The blue team couldn't get any more jump pack brutes there. I think if he would have mained down right when he finished off those last 2 pads in the back, they might have had a chance of destroying that base. But then he started aiming for pads and jumping over the base and trying to kill units with the brutes and getting a little too cute with them. Should have just went for the kill. Because that base was on red bar when it started getting healed, and he wasn't doing as much base damage as he could have been.
Yeah, he stopped hitting the base and just jumped over and started focusing the units with the brutes instead.
So first time today we're going to see Frontier. I think it's going to take these teams a little bit longer to create their leader comps. Can't use 4 of the best leaders in the game. Vortis, Kinsano. Wow. And then Trox Cutter. Definitely a good combo right there.
And blue team going for Kinsano and Vortis here. Yeah, I prefer Trox Cutter a lot in this matchup. Snipers with jump at Bruce and Chosen, that's going to be really difficult to deal with. Goo does a lot of damage though to infantry.
Win fire. Alright guys, sudden death matchup. Winner takes it, moves on to play Yoda and Savior after this.
In the semis as well, so winner of this is one step closer to the finals. Okay, looks like we got DC. Huh? Yeah, it looks like
somebody. Yeah, it looks like it happened on both
DC'd.
teams. Okay. Yeah, there's the.
So that is a replay. It is before the 1 minute mark. I think we were behind. It looks like Almirante DC'd and Rockgen just left because it DC'd. Right, we'll just wait for Almirante to get back in here. Looks like Rockgen just said Almirante is restarting his internet, so we're going to have to wait a couple of minutes.
I mean, granted, we do have Rockgen and myself in the US, you're in Europe, Ironic's in Europe, Nintendo's in Europe, Almirante's in Mexico. I'm surprised. I don't know about the players. They might have something to say, but I'm surprised there's not lag happening. Go check out the other stream, see what they got going on. Looks like they're gonna start the Agonized Storm Jeff kills, and then Be Safe and Hatchy. That's a good matchup right there.
I think we're going to move on to Jeff Kills, Agonize, and Be Safe Hetchy just because Geff doesn't have a delay.
Oh well, they're starting it up. You might want to let them know. He's
Right.
joining the. He's joining. At least I just turned on their stream and I saw Agonize Storm join his party or his game actually. I mean, how many matchups are left? Let's see. Once we finish this one, there will be
Not a lot.
Yoda against the winner. That's one semis, and then we need the Agonized Storm, Be Safe, Mike, and that was winner. That's not that many left. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, only four matchups left. Once we finish this one, we'll have one more quarters to do, and then semis and finals.
Yeah, it looks like I think Geffen is doing the other quarterfinals on the other stream, and then we'll be taking over for both semi-finals.
Yeah, it probably makes the most sense.
Man, that's going to be a good game though. Storm and Jeff as Be Safe Hetchy. Probably, like we've seen here, this is the third and final game. We're in for a really good time here, guys.
They're talking strategy in the chat. What the Kinsano could do here. It's kind of funny. What leader powers to pick and what they need to do.
She needs to do something.
Before the matchup even happens. I mean, yeah, they're definitely the underdogs here in this game when it comes to Vortis and Kinsano. I think it is a benefit to theirs that it is a small map, though. So the goo is going to play more of a role. Small choke points, get a nice mine off.
Alright, I'm going to leave. And if you re-invite me, it should make you squad leader. Probably less laggy since you're at their side of the world.
Sounds good. I'll invite you.
But to be fair, Hippie and Ironic are British as well, so I don't think it'll make that too much. But we'll try it.
Yeah, I think it would make more of a sense like in a team with Yoda and Savior because they're both American.
Alright, re-invite me. Giant squad, come on. Failed to connect. Just heads up with another one. It's alright, I'm in.
And the leader comps are the same things. Better be.
Yeah, Kansana, Voidus for blue, and Cutter Atriox for the red team. There we go, black screen has been lucky to us today. Rock Generation opening Power Extractor first with the Atriox, and Almirante opening Supply Pad Marine. I don't think we'll get a Chopper or Rock though. I'm not getting anything built from Rock Gen as his starting unit.
I'm not getting anything built from Ironic either. And he did that because he wanted the mini in the middle, so he didn't build an extra grunt or anything. He got the mini in the middle, but it looks like they also got one for red team.
Rock got it as well.
That's a big one though because he's Vortis, so that's the mini in the middle on this map as Vortis is something you definitely want to have.
You also want your opponent to have a mini in the middle so you can benefit from that combat spoils.
Exactly, I was just about to say that. So this is a good setup so far for blue team, I think. He already has that mini too, so let's see if he takes advantage of it. He's gonna get the power because light blue is right next to power on his side, so he's gonna get that, which is gonna help him as well.
Ironic is going double raid camp, so he went raid camp 4 and raid camp on the mini, so he's gonna be getting really aggressive. And Nintendo Hippie with the Barracks 4th as well. His mini's not up and running yet. Over on yellow side, we have a Barracks 4 from Almirante, so all players go Barracks 4. And a War Council 5th from Rock Gen with a raid camp on the central mini, so we're going to be getting some juicy engagements going down around this central node and central minis very shortly.
Yeah, those jump pack brutes are being built in the middle and on the side, and his rally point is on that middle mini. So if he can get that middle mini taken out, get a little bit of combat spoils from it, and take out that barracks, they're going to be in a good position for blue team. The only thing that Rockgen will be able to do is build his Chosen with no brute backup.
Under fire from enemy air units.
Right now, they're the only one that's doing a little bit of engagement. The engagement is going to happen around the mini of the red team. Brutes are already jumping in, kind of.
Oh, great jump, but Rock missed his counter jump, thinking that the Bruce was going to go there. But the difference here is Ironic's going to be getting resources off this mini. Already, red
and
line.
He has sniper help.
Oh, sorry, Heat of Battle sniper. That's Heat of Battle.
If he can get a good grenadier drop
like
right
that.
here, there it is, right there in that choke point. Yeah.
Almirante is coming in now. Great mine drop there from Rockgen as well. Pops all of the snipers and marines. I don't think blue was looking, but that mini does drop for red team. Almirante is now coming in with snipers of his own.
Oh, the grenadier explodes, killing.
Great hell drop, stuns the snipers. Almi's about to lose both his snipers here. Good jump back, Bruce going down everywhere. Chosen's here on his own. The Chosen's pushing up, he's going to gun down that sniper. Meanwhile, Army does have a couple of snipers here, but blue team are winning this engagement. Rockgen, if he loses that leader, he pretty much has zero population. Especially after losing that mini as well. He's about to get the Chosen upgrade. That Chosen is not upgraded yet. Great stun with the jump out brute. There's a sniper coming in as well. That Chosen's going to go down. Just gets the upgrade. Another great stun from blue team.
If that Chosen goes down, it's pretty much over at that point. Red's not going to have anything. Because he hasn't even sacked his armor yet.
He might get away. He's running away from jump pack brutes and they can't hit him at range. Running straight to the heel. That Chosen's going to escape. That is a lucky escape for Rockgen.
Yeah. But all the while, they did lose the mini in the middle. Red, I mean, even if he keeps that Chosen alive, he has nothing else. Yeah, I think the rally point's still there, so I think Brutes will stream in and finish it off again.
Yeah, they'll probably lose it again.
More free money.
But he did pick it back up. Yeah, now blue team.
Take note, red team is the only one with the mini, though. Is the only node. Oh, never mind. There's a node in the middle. Never mind. It's 1-to-1. My mini map was messed up.
Alright, so Rockchain is down to 8 population, Almirante sitting at 30.
is
Meanwhile,
under attack.
Hippie 63 and Ironic 48. So they could easily overwhelm Red Team right now, who it looks like they're just going to play a hard defense, get up some turrets, and try and defend this. Rock is already upgrading to anti-infantry.
Keeping that Trox alive actually is a much bigger deal just because it allows him to sack the War Council and build a raid camp. Otherwise, he really couldn't do anything.
Definitely.
He had to rebuild the Trox.
And that's who he just got popped by all the snipers as well.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
He's gonna have
Here's
double
the
turrets here
Bruce.
with the Trox.
Jump at Bruce's Grenadiers jumping over to the back now. Any snipers at the back need to be careful. Almirante needs to be microing them. But the flame drop again manages to catch both of the
Perfect drop,
snipers. Yeah. Perfect for the second time. And a Grenadier drop to follow up. Doesn't do too much damage to the snipers, just kind of stuns them to
But it
delay.
puts the goo there. Now that the snipers have to walk through if they want to move forward.
Good minds from Rockgen there.
He's
He's going to pop on one of those brutes. Does lose that anti-infantry turret. Chosen's here, but the Chosen's not shooting. The Chosen's just stood there. There we go. Now the Chosen's jumping. Lost his raid camp, so Rock can't build any more units here.
Chopper under sniper fire.
You would think that Vortis would get a lot of combat spoils. He's really not because he's looking things that aren't upgraded.
That
so
is a vet 1.
Upgraded harvester.
That's a vet 1 Chosen as well. Drop turret comes down. Tries stunning the Chosen, but misses.
There's a lot
it.
of snipers.
Two Vortex goes down at the back. This base is undefended right now. Leader powers have just thrown Yellow's team away. Drove them off the base.
That was a great Vortex. He can't move the Chosen back through there, or else he'll die with the goo. There's a small window he can walk through. He didn't cover with the.
Rockgen went suicide drop. The snipers are gonna pop him all
Oh
up.
my god!
He went suicide drop.
With the ODS
Wait,
drop, so he
get
couldn't.
it? The snipers are trying. Oh, the snipers don't focus the suicide drop, so do take a lot of damage there. And the Chosen's walking in now, gonna pick off these snipers. That's a weak Chosen. Red team's gonna be able to hold here.
Ironic is already upgraded to Tech 2 because of the combat spoils allowing him to get there. He has gotten just enough.
That Chosen
right now,
is
Rock's
putting in
got a
some
red base.
work right now.
He's
gonna get an Apex up as well. Jump up Brute's still coming in. Sniper's still here. Mine's going down for Rock. All he needs another turret. Rockgen has 0 population. That Chosen is his last hope. Getting Tech 2 now. Probably should Expo as well. He has enough to Expo just in case he does lose this base. He didn't get Vet 2, but he killed so many units. He must be so close.
Almirante was doing everything in his power to help save Rock there that he's way behind the tech level. He's not even upgrading and he's still 400 per hour away.
And Bruce
so
is
he's
still
not going to be
streaming
anywhere near it. Yeah, and they're going for this Expo. Almirante tried to Expo. There goes more of his power, and if they get this,
he's
going to have to sack that.
He should have sacked that already. Now it's taking damage, he won't get all of his money back.
Yeah, that, and it allows some money for, oh, there's the, in the middle, there's a drop, a hell drop onto the Chosen.
He used to get that engineer over the Chosen. I know at the moment he's healing the base, but they have a small window to take the map back because both of Blue Team are in Tech 2 now. Actually, Ironic went full eco on his main, so all he's got is these double raid camps in the centre. It's probably enough though. If Hippie can get some units up here, looks like he's transitioning into Warthogs.
Those are going to be Flamehawks.
Flamehawks, yeah.
No, I'm just specifying that it's a little different than regular hogs because it actually would matter here.
Garage constructed.
Yeah, because here comes some Rangers. He's Tech 2, he's double humping Rangers now.
Looks like Rock's about to get the Tech 2 upgrade for the Chosen as well, so he's just going to be getting meaner and meaner as the game goes on. Now got engineers healing him also. And I can't believe Red Team managed to hold that. It looks like all hopes had gone at
The
first.
troops' bravery is matched by their stupidity.
They're not out of the woods yet. A lot of snipers here, but a couple of drops would be able to take all those things out. If they comboed a flame drop with a grenadier drop,
like that. There we go. There goes the grenadier drop.
Just like that.
And he blows up and kills 3 of them. Oh my god. The snipers was too close.
The snipers are
drop turret as well. Almirante just lost every sniper.
And there goes all of them.
Meanwhile, Blue have all the Rangers.
Fire base constructed.
Almirante's
Supply
Expo's
pad
built now.
upgrade complete.
Blue team also doing a good job on no control. They already have 2 on their side. Actually, they have the one right in front of yellow. Kind of interesting.
Leader power.
And then they have getting the one in the middle now. So it'll be a 3-1 advantage. And they're taking the one off on the right-hand side, so it'll be 4-1.
Not gonna lie, Nintendo Hippie is on point with these hell drops. Stunning every sniper in sight.
Grenade throw researched.
That actually was the conversation in the chat before that game.
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned
it was Metal,
Redline,
yeah.
and then it was Hippie that said, "He's like, no, hell drop OP." So he is definitely not wrong there in this engagement. It looks like they're gonna push on this expo with him being Kinsano as well. And Hippie's got plenty of eco already, more than anybody else. He's gonna be able to drop in more drops, more flame hogs, things like that.
And Rock's at the other side of the map right now near his own expo, so there's no defense for Almirante's expo. This base is going to drop really quickly.
Headquarters upgrade complete.
A little extra money there for Vortis too, just sitting there attacking it.
Mine's going down for Rock, but the
here we go.
mines get killed before they detonate. Chosen coming in, but look how many Rangers there is. Rock does have a lot of engineers actually. Great stun again from Hippie with the Warhog drop.
Flame drop and drop.
Ram's going in to stun the Chosen as well. I think there's a Napalm drop and a Spartan Slam as well.
No, that was
upgrade complete.
That was the red. That was Cutter's drop.
Oh, okay.
No, that was Cutter's. There's no flame on the ground.
I was watching the Chosen see if he lives, and he does manage to live.
Yeah, so
Rock needs to get the engines on the base. Ooh,
thing.
that was close. He almost lost the base. He managed to get the engines there in time. That base is stripped up. These hogs are going to walk into these mines! Oh! He just lost 5 warhogs.
Half of them dead.
Oh my god.
He's going for the expo.
Great
See
mines.
that the expo is actually finished. And he's got no drops, he just used a bunch. But those are vet or Tech 3 flame drops. Or flame hogs.
Flame hogs they are now.
Which do a lot more damage.
Engineers are coming there. Engineers will be able to save this base. Blue team just have full map control right now, but red team are playing a really good defense here.
Upgrade complete.
Something I figured out recently is turtling OP.
Did that 4-hour game teach you that one?
It was actually 5.
5 hours. Well,
5 hours.
I wouldn't have known since I was busy in the chat.
Where do you need us?
I was talking to people in chat too. But light blue going back to Almirante's bit.
Yeah, Almirante's losing that expo this time. Rock's engines aren't there to save him. Someone just used teleport though. He teleports the engines!
I think he's fine with that though. The more damage he does on that, the more eco he gets.
Yeah, true. But and the worse it makes.
Big drop on that.
Big drop. Guman goes down as well on the choke point.
So many drops on that choke.
Why is this Chosen not Vet 2 yet? He's killed so many units.
I have no idea.
He got Vet 1 so easily. He like hardly killed anything, and then he just can't get Vet 2. He's killed so much.
Oh, the drop turret that was dropped to stun in the Chosen actually took out a couple engineers. Is now maining down the base. Oh, yellow is actually on the main of
Almirante, yeah. Stripped a heavy supply
not
back
much
there.
base damage though.
And he drops a close air support.
Leader power ready.
This is gonna be close.
That's expensive for Almirante, so they need to do some damage on this base. Almirante, this is his full army here. 20 population, and he just used all of his blue on a close air support.
Our allies are
He needs to start throwing in watchtowers on that base. The close air support will actually target turrets first.
Yeah, I think it's a waste though. It's doing no damage. It's doing no damage to the base. Almirante just wasted 1,500 blue, and he doesn't have an army anymore.
He does have a Spartan still there though. The Spartan can finish off any red bar buildings, which it looks like he's gonna do.
Only just red bar.
Ally has sent you supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rock's,
here comes the hogs to finish him off.
Rock Gents. Oh crap! And Inferno goes down Almirante's main, and he's absolutely broke with no units. Rock just had to feed him some blue with the hero as well. Hippie. With the Y ability.
3.
Yeah, Almirante just got absolutely destroyed. That push on Hippie's base really killed him. Look at that.
Yeah,
a 600 Inferno compared to a 1500 close air support, and that's the amount of damage difference you get. Rockgen, however,
And
is
both of them
pushing
had
up.
their leaders on
There's
the
about
base,
to be a
too.
Cataclysm
That's
go
the
down. Goo Vortex goes down on Rock. And there goes the Cataclysm in the choke point. Rock's army just disappeared with the Napalm Strike. It does teleport the remaining units out of
He
it.
teleports into more goo.
He teleports into more goo. Oh my god.
All those...
The plays!
Place is crawling with enemy infantry.
Oh, there's the mine. Oh, it's actually going to sit there. Didn't prop the mine, so that'll be helpful later.
Almirante really struggling right now. No eco, no units. It does have drops.
Supply pad constructed. Supply pad constructed.
Wow, this game's been crazy. This Expo still
Supply
is
pad
still
constructed.
alive. They've hit it to red bar several times, but Almirante keeping his Expo alive
Leader power
actually
ready.
might end up saving him, if anything. If he lost it, he would literally have nothing.
Yeah, there's a
It
lot of
doesn't
blue
look like-
units here.
Engaged by enemy vehicle.
Yeah,
Place
for
your
sure.
bets.
At least they gave him more eco for a while. But I don't know if it's going to matter at this point. There's just so much.
Yeah, I think the game just got out of hand for Red Team.
Base is under attack.
I wanted to try smoking the base, but there is detect here.
I don't know why, but yeah, I was actually sending a rally point over to Dark Blue's Expo. Whereas there's a massive... There's a massive army right in front of his main right now.
Yeah, Almirante's just trying to do everything he can. He knows he can't fight the army, so he has to push.
Leader power ready.
The chat's just catching up to the close air support.
Yeah,
There goes the ERAD!
And then close air support.
Great ERAD!
I was just talking to
Takes down a
Thrasher.
lot of blue units there, but I don't think it's going to be enough to save him. Rock does come in with some rafes. Almirante has his Spartan back.
Vehicle level 1.
Red team are
researched.
going to be able to push this blue army off again. Blue tried main in the base, they only got it to half health.
But they're actually getting the Expo taken off of Rockgen. He drops in the main drop for Consano on the Expo of Rockgen, and there's nothing for him to
The
defend it.
Hell Charge Assault Group, that is so strong. That Hell
That's what
Charge
it's
is so fucking strong on that. Yeah, that base is going down. Unless Rock can get there ASAP. They did save Almirante's
I mean,
main, though.
he's saved it with NGs before.
Yeah,
He's
he
got
doesn't have
it,
engines this time. Bulwark though goes down. Shield Gen is on its way up, and he has Wraiths coming for backup.
Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be really close. That tank is probably gonna finish it off though. There's enough flamers
They're
there
gonna
too.
get it. I think they'll get it.
ODST drop is back for Almirante.
Shield's so close as well.
Oh, the
He just
shield
has no
gen's
healers.
almost there.
He needs a cutter heal right now. He needs the cutter heal. Oh, it's Red Plapper. It's Plapper.
Oh.
One shot. Oh! Shield Gen was 2
my
seconds
God.
away.
So close, and all the while there's more hogs on
Right, on the other side, on Blue's
Almirante's
Expo. Nintendo is about to lose his Expo as well. There goes the Archer missiles on the base. Nintendo Hippie does lose his
Sui's
Expo.
finishing him off.
But back on the
Yeah.
other side, there is Hogs on Almirante's main again, and Inferno cannot be that far away. This anti-vehicle turret's getting shredded by these Hogs.
Vehicle level 2 researched.
I mean, it's still killing the hogs pretty
Leader
good because
power
he's probably
ready.
lost.
Yeah,
about
there we go.
4
Inferno's back up.
turrets,
Almirante is
so-
about to feel the full force of Inferno once again. That's one Nightingale there, though. If he can't afford
He
it.
doesn't have the eco for it.
Your
He
ally
can't
has
afford
been
it.
supplied.
Ironic sending him money
Oh,
now.
he's got the money.
just saying the money.
Ironic.
There it goes. Almirante's about to get stripped again.
Wow. And Almirante has nothing. He doesn't even have a mini on him.
Almirante's sat on his couch
Complete.
butt naked right now.
Oh my god. Down goes the
Completely
gen.
stripped.
Down goes another gen. Surprisingly, he still has some saved up supply, but he just lost 3 supply pads in succession. He has 1 pad. He has 1 pad. He saved with.
He hasn't attempted to
Nightingale.
retake his Expo either. Ironic is
no
taking another
ego
base
at
there.
all.
Taking a central base, and Hippie's taking the other central base.
Fire base constructed.
Look at this base for Almirante. He can't build on it. Well, he can build on it. He's just got a couple of supply packs coming up. It's going to take a while to
And
get
in
that base
comes the
going.
Cansano.
Cansano's
It's just
back.
gonna come up, walk in. Why, ability? And then the drop.
Double hell drop now
Double
as well, with the Y ability. Dragon tanks going down on this base.
And then he's just gonna run away again. And the only thing he's gonna keep alive is turrets. Now he only has a gen. Hippie doing a great job with the harass. He's gonna take down the other base of Rock Gen again.
Yeah, Hippie's
With
played
just
really well this
3-4
game.
flame
From
hogs.
his drops to his harass, stunning everything, stripping bases, takes down Rock's
The enemy
expert
has
again.
captured our power node.
Our allies are in trouble. Our base is under attack.
I don't know if Yoda and Savior are excited or disappointed not getting to. Doesn't look like they're gonna be able to play Rock Gen and Almirante. Heal going down on that main right there on the
Is that heal and a bulwark?
Cansano
Yeah,
leader.
heal and a bulwark goes down.
Yeah,
on the
both
main.
of them.
Trying to stop this harassment.
There's
Almirante
enough
can't
units.
help Rock. Almirante just can't help Rock right now.
No, and there's enough hunters there
Base is under
just to
attack.
wipe those
There we
the
go.
rates
The
out.
Suis are back.
Harvester constructed.
There they go. The Suis
Right now,
going
an
on the
Invigorating
hunters.
Frenzy would be great with that leader dropping down, just
Yeah.
healing up all these units. I'm surprised I haven't seen that yet. There's been no
No, we've seen no
heal at
Invig
all.
yet. I'm not sure what leader power he went instead. Feels like a long time ago that.
Oh, he went Gutex. He went Gutex early on in that
yeah.
engagement.
But that actually
That's when
worked
he would
really
usually
well
take
for
it.
him, shutting down the snipers at the back of the
Yeah.
base.
Yeah, for sure.
And Almirante is just
That's
doing
when
everything
they
he
were
can
pushing.
to counter push, but he's got such a small force, and he just can't help Rock. Rock can't defend this by himself.
The enemy has targeted us with artillery.
There's only one turret defending this base of Hippie, though. Oh, and another close air support. He just wasted all of his blue
Again.
on another close air
Well,
support.
it does no damage. He's not going to do a lot of damage to that base. He should have learnt that from the first time. He's going to focus that turret first.
Turret complete.
Yeah, it always goes
Meanwhile,
turret
he's
for whatever reason.
Rock has,
I'm
Rock and Army
frozen.
have no defense, so the base trade isn't really going to work in their favor.
I don't know about you, but I'm
Shield
frozen.
tower constructed.
Oh, now it's catching up.
Good archer missiles on the base, though. That's where you want to use it. Stripped 3 cards there. Hippie's base is half health. Flamehog's back on Almirante's base, but this blue army is pushing
Leader
up
point
to Rock Gen's
earned.
Expo,
Our base is under
and
attack.
Rock cannot defend it.
Oh,
Leader
big drop
power
from
ready.
Cansano for defense.
Yeah, they're going to save that base with the heal as well. It's going to fully heal it.
Augmented harvester upgrade
I'm
complete.
slightly behind you because of that lag.
Their infantry is attacking us.
Yeah, Rock's going to lose his Chosen again. He's going to lose this base, and it looks like this is going to be game over for Red Team. It's going to be the end of their tourney run. Blue Team are going to progress into the semi-finals to play Yoda and Savior.
Did they play a first round matchup?
Who?
Who
Outpost
did they play?
constructed.
I think no, Almirante and Rock Gen. I don't think they even. I think they got a walkover.
Yeah, I think they got a walkover.
They didn't get to warm up like Hippie and Ironic, and they play together all the time. There was a little bit of conversation before the tournament how Almirante and Rock Gen don't have chemistry,
We're under attack.
and
Well,
that actually might have some merit to it.
they played well because they're both two good players, but you could just tell that Hippie and Ironic had a lot better chemistry. Not saying they don't have no chemistry on the red team, but Hippie and Ironic definitely
Right.
shone through here with their team play, their leader powers. Just everything was
Oh,
in
there
sync
was
in
some-
this
Level
game.
2.
Oh!
Researched.
Oh wow!
And we got mad leader powers going down here. We have an Inferno, Erad, Bulwark,
Leader
Maelstrom,
power.
Gutex, Mines, Bulwarks, Heals, the lot,
Everything.
Cataclysm. What an end to a game. Everybody's throwing everything into this end game.
Harvester constructed.
With just too many drops.
Alright, let's see how Gef's getting on in the other game.
An enemy player has been eliminated. Harvester constructed. An enemy player has been eliminated.
I'm just going to grab a drink.
Alright.
We can saw straight on to Hippie, Ironic, and Yoda.
Yoda, and
if you want to get them in here,
I'll get them in here.
Yeah. Break, drink. What a game that was!
That was nuts. That was.